I'm so sorry if that's loud. Hold up. Oh, hello, hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? I gotcha, hell yeah. Damn, you have to switch a lot. No, yeah. My internet, I have a lot of issues with my internet, so, I should be getting Ethernet soon, so, it'll be a lot better by then. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and switch to lo-fi real quick. What should I change today's question of the day to? Da, 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 da. Hmm. Let's do... What's something simple? Not something simple, let's just do favorite food. I know at some point I'm gonna end up repeating these questions. Oh, I thought that was a question. Oh no, that's what it was last stream, because, you know, Halloween. um, Sushi? Ah, good choice, good choice. I think my favorite would have to be poke. If you don't know what poke is, it's literally, it's just sushi. It's literally just sushi. It's just, yeah. A poke bowl is just, you know, it's a rice bowl with, most of the time it's raw fish, and then like a bunch of other stuff. Like I put imitation crab in mine. I put octopus, spicy mayo, ponzu sauce, eel sauce. I put fried garlic in mine, sesame seeds, cucumber, and I think I put sweet corn in it too. Oh, and ginger, pickled ginger. But yeah, anyways. How you doing today? Luckily, mouth watering now. No, yeah, it's really good. If you ever get the chance, I feel like you're most likely to get it, like, towards the coast, because, you know, you're close to the ocean, so there's a lot more fishing going on, so you're most likely to find, like, fresh fish, and therefore, you know, foods with fresh fish. So, yeah. I had SpaghettiOs earlier. But God, I'm so... Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, West Coast skiing. Exactly. God, that fucking test I took. I'm 1000% sure she put it into grade already. Let's see how much my grade has not dropped yet. It's mildly concerning. Yeah. There's also a few questions that my professor wanted to throw out because there were typos or like she messed up on them. So like, you know. Oh boy. Gosh, that test. Listen, okay. I did sleep. And the reason why I didn't sleep yesterday was because I already slept. I slept at like what? When I got home from work? Because I was planning to stream at 5. And I was like, too tired. So then I went to sleep and I woke up at like 9:30ish, almost 10 maybe. So then I was up since then, and then I fell asleep at 5 a.m. and then I woke up, did my math test. That one was easy. I did not have an issue with that. But my zoology test, yeah, some of the your schedule is so messed up staying up all night playing games. Listen, I wasn't even playing games, I was watching anime. There's this new anime I watched because I finished Your Eternity. Also, fuck the anime. It's so sad. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I started watching, I think it's called Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan. That anime is so funny. It's so good. I love watching it. I definitely think that after stream I'm gonna watch more of it, but it's only 13 episodes, I think. Damn, this shit is loud. Anyways, that's not any better. It really isn't, but yeah. So I got a 56% on the test without test corrections. But luckily, most of my answers, or you know, my professor lets us do test corrections, and every question we get right, that's 1 point. Each question is worth 2 points, by the way, if that gives you a frame of reference. So with that, I should all my answers. I mean to nag you. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. All the questions were already in my notes, and the test corrections are open notes. I should be getting at least a 78%. That just means I have to do better on the next test, right? I think I was lucky with my first test because I got 94%. You know, that's the first exam, so everything's not as hard. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't hurt my grade too badly. No, I think I'll be fine. So I'm eating... My little sister gave me candy, so I'm eating it right now. But let me just talk about the mistakes I made on that test. To start off... one of the questions I got wrong was because there was nothing filled in for that question on the Scantron. So there's that. The thing is, though, the answer I had for that question, I would have gotten it right if I filled it in. So, there's that. That was one missed point. The rest were kind of just like memorization, I guess, where it's kind of like it was pretty foggy in my memory. So I was... That point isn't fair. Technically it is, because I didn't fill in the question. My professor kind of just runs it through a Scantron rather than actually hand grading it, because it's a multiple choice test. You don't really need to like hand grade that. You could have. Yeah, I could have. I'm trying to like see the delay right now, but I can't really tell. It looks like everything's kind of stable right now, so. But yeah, there was that. Why didn't you answer it? I think it's because I forgot to. I knew the answer, I just didn't fill it in for some reason. Because I guess I convinced myself that I did fill it in, when in reality I didn't. So yeah, I got... The funny thing is, everybody else in my table was like... freaking out because everybody else on my table also got a lot wrong. So I'm not the only one. Like, everybody looked at their table, and then we all literally just, like, looked at each other and just straight up gasped because we were like, oh my god, we got so many fucking wrong. So, that doesn't make it better. Yeah, it doesn't. Still, I think it's really funny. I don't know. For some reason, I've gotten to the point where I don't really get sad over things. I just find it really funny. Probably a really bad thing. Because especially that thing that happened with my PD professor. I still feel so bad about that. That's so bad. Yeah, maybe. Or it's like, it's really hard for me to like get like very sad about some things. It's really hard to explain. I think it might just because I'm so mentally exhausted all the time. I don't know. I won't get into it. I feel like that's... Yeah. Also, I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. Oh my gosh, I was at Walmart earlier, and I was like, damn. What if I... Because there was like 2-pound bags of Sour Patch Watermelon and sour gummy worms. I'm just like, damn, what if I bought one? That sounds so good right now. And I was like, damn, I need to save money. Because Hu Tao's banner comes out tomorrow. I understand, some people are like that. You don't show much emotion in terms of sadness, whereas people like me show too much. Yeah, for me it's just like, in terms of like negative emotions, I don't really show it that much. Like, my friends are like, hey, you don't really ever like get mad. Well, of course you can't, especially not recently. You saw how I was playing Majora's Mask. But especially with like sadness, I don't really show that too often because it's like, you know, I guess the way that I would word it is like, when I feel sad, I don't, or, you know, when I'm sad, I don't feel sad, if that makes sense. You know, it's like, I'm trying to figure out the wording here. But yeah, yeah, I have a frequent to react like you. I'm really emotionally personally feel gets so easily. Oh no, yeah, for me it's really hard. Like, of course I'll feel bad, but it's never, I've never like, it's very rare that I have like that empty feeling. You know when you feel guilty and you have that empty feeling in your stomach? Last time I felt that was, I think, when I did my own piercings junior year. Yeah, that's like, you know. Don't worry, I swear I'm... Well... I think I'm mentally stable. There you go, that's the way to put it. Don't worry, I'm good. It's just that I'm a little weird and quirky. I'm just kidding. Sometimes when you and I teach each other, I'll be laying down and feeling so guilty. No, yeah, it's kind of just like, I wouldn't say I'm a forgive and forget kind of person. It's just like, oh, I don't really pay too much mind to it because I don't really get butthurt about that. Because I know it's a joke, so it's like, you know. But yeah. What else? But yeah, Wednesday, I have a field trip for zoology where we're like, what's it called? We're going to catch crayfish, I guess. Like, we're literally going to catch crayfish. We're just like, what? You and I are complete opposites of that. You're like, eh, it's all good. Whereas I'm like, he hates you. No, yeah, I don't really get. Oh, that sounds fun. No, yeah, it is pretty fun. But back to what I was saying earlier. It's like, you know, I'll joke with people, but like, I kind of not really, not really good at knowing when it's too much sometimes. Like, of course, there's like, for sure, like flags when it's like, you know, when it's too much, like, you know, it'll be obvious. But sometimes when it's kind of like those minor things you have to notice, I don't see them. It's kind of, no. Like, of course I feel bad. Like, you know, I'll feel bad about doing some things if I hurt the other person. But if they, you know, don't let me know, then what's to feel bad about? Or how am I gonna know what to feel bad about, if that makes sense? Yeah, it's really tough sometimes for sure. Yeah. Like, you didn't know some things y'all said about me was a bit too much. Yeah, and, you know, it wasn't known to me until later on. So, yeah. Like, you know, you can't really expect me to feel bad about something that I wasn't aware of, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, like when somebody asks you, hey, why didn't you feel bad about doing this? Like, I did not know that happened after. Like, what do you expect me to do? Hey, Puso! Oh yeah, Puso, you stream, huh? One second. There you go. Right, did I do the right one? I think I did. Hey, Drop! Okay, how long have I been streaming for? I guess I can go ahead and start now, huh? Also, the new thing I wanted to tell you guys about, is there a shout out? No, yeah, no problem. The new thing I want to tell you guys about is, let me switch to my scene real quick. Let me pause the music. Let me switch to my... So, you might be noticing that's a little dark here, right? You'll see why in a second. Also, I guess I'll go ahead and switch to... What was that? Also, I guess, what's it called? I'll go ahead and switch to game category. I've seen streamers do that. Do what? I have no clue what you're talking about. One second. I'm getting the game loaded. I already changed the category, so you can go ahead and take a look. So we are going to be playing... It's gonna load? Come on. We're gonna be playing NieR Automata. So pretty much, what I'm talking about right now is... Also, let me know if the game's too loud. Anyways, so, what I was talking about is that whatever's going on my screen, it's gonna be reflected on my avatar. I set that up yesterday, it's pretty cool. Let me change some settings real quick. This shit's fucking loud. Sound. How do I change this? so confused. How do I change the volume? I mean, Ines, one second. Once I figure out how to change this volume. Also, thank you for the gifted sub, gamer. I really appreciate it. God. Okay, well, I guess I just have to start, huh? But yeah, I already have a playthrough on this from last year. Because, you know, I played it last year. I've already gotten all the endings, too. So, I just wanted to play through it just because it's a really good game, because I fucking love this game. Where should I make my name? Let's just do Fiji. It's gonna be loud, so, Well, die in one hit, yeah, right. I'll just do normal. Settings. Down. Probably set things to like this. But I don't want it to be too unbearably loud. There you go. Let's go! Okay, I'm really excited to play this game.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this.
Wait a damn minute. My internet's fucking... Ooh.